From TaskBot. TaskBot says, I am TaskBot. DwangoAC would like to thank a massive team of humans. funkmastermp, Noah Kid, illy, P4+2, Taters, Tick Kevin 83, Stump, Define Sam, Rentendo, and a host of others. Thank you for making this possible. I'm sure I butchered some of your names, and I'm sorry. But with that, we're going to toss it back over to DwangoAC, TaskBot, and the rest of the crew.
All right. Welcome back, everyone. So we have some music in my headphones, so it's really loud. Okay, so the game music is on and going. We're going to get started. If you have not subscribed to Games Done Quick yet, now is the time to do it because you want to be able to vote. Yes, you, Twitch chat, you're going to do us proud, and you're going to help us solve puzzles in Super Scribblenauts. This game is amazing. You can create any object, but if we let you, Twitch chat, create any object, it would go really badly. So we're not going to let you do that. Here are your voting instructions. When asked to do so, you will be picking between the numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4, which will map to possible choices to solve the level. Try to solve the level in the way you would like to see it solved.
Oh my God, Dwango. Chat is just, there are so many subscriptions flooding in right now.
Okay, I did this partly as a test to see what would happen to chat, and it's already lagging like crazy. Now remember, when we're doing our voting rounds, number 1, number 2, number 3, or number 4, that's it on your line. Otherwise, your vote will get counted. So let's be nice to Twitch chat. The last time we did something with Twitch chat, we actually crashed stuff inside of Amazon. So let's not do that, okay?
Oh, no.
I know.
We're on pace to do it again.
I know. Already. It's going to be interesting. Okay, I'm going to hand it over to funkmastermp because he has to introduce I don't know what to call this thing. It's a replay device that is the most insane thing we have ever done. You can already see it on camera. You might be able to guess what it does. I'm going to let funkmastermp introduce it.
Okay, I'll take that from you. And, okay, so just because it's the craziest thing we've ever done doesn't mean it should have been done. I'll say that first. Okay, so what this guy is Mr. Mashbot. MASH stands for Machine Assisted Speedrun Hardware. Not some TV show, don't worry. So what this guy's gonna do is he's gonna actually be playing Super Scribblenauts for you guys. And you guys tell him what to do. So I hope you are excited because I am. Can we get a countdown? I'll do, I guess, the honors from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so we are starting the task. In this case, we're doing sorry, I'm very nervous. Okay, so we have a frozen boy who needs to get helped. How should we help him, chat? I have some ideas, but it's your turn. So chat should be seeing right now on their screens, ice cream scoop, shuriken, hazardous iceberg, spacious portable cooker. My personal favorite is the iceberg, and we'll have to see what happens. And from the looks of it, actually the ice cream scoop's winning.
Okay, so here's how this works. There is Twitch lag, so we kind of have to wait a little bit, but we're not going to wait much longer. You guys have just a few more seconds.
Oh,
wow, my goodness.
The iceberg!
Okay.
I'm stopping you guys.
All right.
I'm doing that.
We're ending. We're going to tabulate the results. Stand by for 10 seconds.
Okay. Okay. Can I... Oh.
And the results are...
Oh.
Final results are... Iceberg won with 32%.
Oh, there we go. Okay, iceberg.
Okay, so we're going to switch that off so you can see Mashbot. And Mashbot is actually poking the screen right now.
Once again, just because we can doesn't mean we should. So this This could have went one of like 3 different ways. One of the ways, it would have just completely crushed the guy. One of the other ways is it would have crushed the guy standing beside him and allowed you to walk on top of the house. But that would have desynced. It would have been funny, though. So what's happening right now is Super Scribblenauts, after you've beaten a level for the first time ever, it will repeat the level indefinitely until you choose to quit it. So that's why we're seemingly doing it again.
Okay, so the question is going to be up on screen here as soon as they flip over. The question is, the man needs a haircut. Give the stylist the tool she needs. Your choices are switchblade, school supplies, pruning shears, or a nose trimmer. How will we have the stylist cut hair? So remember, 1 is switchblade, 2 is school supplies, 3 is pruning shears, 4 is nose trimmer. They're always in the order that you see them on the screen. Oh my goodness, Twitch chat, I'm watching chat.
Oh my goodness.
Holy buckets, guys. All right.
Oh, wow.
All right, we're gonna end the pool in 3, 2, 1. Okay, 10 seconds for Twitch lag. Tabulating results. Oh my gosh. I can't believe what's going on the screen.
And the answer...
Final results?
Is... Wait. Oh, nose trimmer.
Okay, nose trimmer.
Okay.
I totally expected you guys to use like a chainsaw or something.
Funny enough, as I have done a nose trimmer to cut my hair before.
Oh my goodness, please don't do that.
It was a part of a little shaving kit, and the shaver didn't work. So, as you can see, the man received a haircut. In this version, the woman now needs her hair styled. How should we hairstyle it, guys? It's up to you.
So the woman needs her hair styled. 1 for soap dispenser, 2 for volcano cake, 3 for hand sanitizer, and 4 for sunscreen.
So a little bit of the history behind this guy.
Oh! What?
Volcano! Whoa!
I think I know what they want.
Should we even wait?
All right, 3, 2, 1. All right, you got. Now we're waiting for. It could change. It could be something else. What? Oh my goodness.
Twitch chat would try to prove me wrong.
Yes, they would. And the final results are pretty conclusive.
Volcano cake, or cake, it is.
All right, let's get those results off the screen so you can see Mashbot. There you go.
So the backbone of what this was we were actually originally planning on doing a Game Boy Advanced SP, but we realized it was kind of
Nick's voting round, by the way.
too crazy. So we decided to try to use the DS touchscreen because it was a lot easier to use.
Help the stylist make this woman a blonde. Your choices are blue hair dye, very blue hair dye, very, very blue hair dye, or bleach. 3, 2, 1, and I'm cutting your...
I had a feeling I knew which one.
I cannot believe how many people are typing in Twitch chat. And that does not surprise me. Okay, let's move those results off the screen.
Very, very blue hair dye it is. Come on, you could have been a little more original, guys. You should have went with the 1 very. So pay attention to her hair. It's brown, it's blonde. What? Yeah.
All right, you guys get a little extra time to vote on this one. We're going to switch levels. While we do that, you can switch over to the polling view. And the question is, help the knight across a lake. So there's a knight. He needs to get across a lake. We are doing that level right now.
Yeah.
Okay,
no,
good.
it's doing the same thing as before. It's repeating it, then we have to exit it, and that...
I just want to make sure that's the actual question because I already started the poll.
Oh, yeah, that thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, good. All right. So, help the knight across the lake. Should we use a magic carpet, an RC plane, bat wings, or a lunchbox?
And actually, oddly enough, now would probably be a good time for Railkin. Or wait.
Oh,
what happened to Railkin? Donations. Fire away.
He's right here, but we did happen to switch. Hi, guys.
Hello. Hi.
Hi. We have a $100 donation from Nazumi who says, shout-outs from another Scribblenauts dev. I'm so happy to see something I worked on at GDQ. It's an honor to be part of such a wonderful event.
This game is epic. We actually have Dak here, and somehow he ended up in the game. We don't know how. There's all kinds of interesting secretive things here. Okay, we've had this up long enough. We are going to stop this poll. Now you have... So help the night across the lake. Tabulating results. So we have to account for Twitch chat delay because there's about a 10-second-ish, 10 to 15-second delay between when we say it and you see it. So the final results were pretty conclusive. We are going to get the
roomy lunchbox.
The roomy? Is it roomy?
How would you say that?
I don't know. Well, let's see what happens.
Okay. It must be pretty roomy, right? To fit a knight in one?
I guess.
So this cast was put together originally by a guy by the names of Chef Stef.
Wait, did we just put the knight in the lunchbox?
Hey, it's pretty roomy. What do you expect?
Okay. All right.
Fingers crossed. Oh, it worked!
Yay!
Yay!
The level of jankiness here is extraordinary. The fact that this is working at all is kind of incredible. All right, what's our next question?
Ooh. Our next question should be, help Maxwell get over the wall.
All right.
So, to put some context on why I'm so happy it's actually working right now is, say I touch this just too hard, it might actually completely desync the rest of the game. This is very, very wonky. So much so that while I was trying to sync it, so align the game inputs properly, what was happening is it was wearing itself down as it was doing it. So the more I tried to sync it, the more it wore itself down, forcing me to sync it some more. Yes. Sorry.
It was crazy watching him slowly melt down into a puddle of nervous something in the corner. Okay, so help Maxwell get over the wall. Maxwell is our character. Now, are we going to use poison ivy, butterfly wings, moon shoes, or a handheld flying dead lion?
Oh no!
I think everyone is going for the dead lion. Chef Stef has an interesting idea of what to do. So this particular level has a number of segments to it, and how many of them actually work, who knows? This is going to end badly, isn't it?
I'll be really happy if we get past the fire truck.
Okay.
I'm just being honest.
We're going to end this poll in 3, 2, 1. All right, and tabulating results. I love that animation. This all was done by SighnWaive. He's the one that helped put together all of this work of making the polling system work. All right, well, that was pretty conclusive. We are going to...
The handheld flying dead lion. Okay.
One of the longest things it has to write out, isn't it?
You haven't seen it yet.
Oh, dear.
Actually, I think he actually hasn't seen it yet. I'm not exaggerating.
It's possible. I've been managing a pretty large team doing a lot of random stuff. Some of them, like TyKevin83 was helping with all kinds of stuff. What? Okay.
What? It's flying. What did you expect?
I guess. All right. So how are we getting past this fire engine?
Honestly speaking, the fire engine actually gave quite a bit of difficulty, so I'm going to manually do this one myself.
No. Hang on. Wait. No, we're going to let them vote.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. It's up to you guys. Let's see.
So, are we going to use the floating sticky dead lion? Are we going to use the floating sticky dead lion, the floating sticky dead lion, or the floating sticky dead lion?
I don't know. I think the floating sticky dead lion.
Yeah. Okay.
How about you, Jim?
Yeah.
Floating sticky dead lion.
That's kind of what I
figured.
I think it has a distinct lead. So
don't assume yet. We gotta wait for the results, guys.
Okay. Now the funny thing is, I actually don't know which one is going to come out on top.
And the floating sticky dead lion.
Okay.
Yeah.
And when faced with, I just like to point out some Twitch psychology. When faced with 4 completely identical answers, Twitch favored the number 1 answer. I just want to point this out.
Okay. Fingers crossed, everyone. Let's hope. Hope, please. oh, it worked! Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. So this one should be pretty interesting as well. I hope you guys choose one of the working ones. This one also has one of the very, very volatile options.
It does?
Yes. Oh, wait. Oh, it doesn't. What happened to it?
I would really like to see this get through it, so I took out the one that we figured would break everything.
Fair,
so
fair.
your choices are expensive polo shirt, decadent kitty treat, or incendiary dead lion. So, man, these are really helpful. All right, you're 3, 2, 1. All right, we're going to tabulate the results.
I don't know what Chef was thinking. What's with the dead lions?
Well, they seem like they're a multi-tool. I mean, it's kind of like Yoshi. He's just a tool, right?
Oh, God.
Oh, okay.
Like one of those Swiss Army knives.
Oh, well, this one's actually really close.
Oh.
But incendiary dead lion won.
Yep. So we're doing the incendiary dead lion, guys. Which, you gotta change expectations, guys. Come on. That being said, how do we get the cat out of the tree?
Okay, revive the swimmer.
Oh, no.
All right.
Oh, no.
This is really critical, guys. Are you going to revive the swimmer by using anti-venom, sickly green paintbrush, thunder, or a prolific pharmacological dead lion?
Dead lion.
Why is it? I think Big Pharma is going to come knocking.
Oh no!
3, 2, 1, 1.5. I can't find the button to stop the poll. All right, 10-second timer. Okay, I don't know what's going to happen in the last 10 seconds. Everyone is voting like crazy. Twitch chat is off the rails with how many people are voting here.
Oh no!
And the answer?
Oh, it's dead lion!
It's dead lion.
Oh no! Oh, okay. So prolific pharmacology, dead lion.
Pharmacological. We are insulting so many med students right now.
Make their words sayable.
I cannot express exactly how insane it is to watch this thing up close with its stylus poking the screen.
In fact, if you actually look at the DS, remember that wear and tear I talked about? You can see a long line of just what used to be stylus on the screen now.
Wait. All right, we need to complete Maxwell's training. And Maxwell is a firefighter who's currently running into the fire. So how are we going to solve his problem? He's standing in the midst of fire. What are we going to use to solve his problem?
Uh-oh. I only see one option for all of this.
I only see one option.
We only have one choice, Dwango.
And it's the what option? Never mind.
We're going atomic.
All right. 3, 2. Why do I even bother? Okay. We're ending this poll. All right.
Okay.
How are we going to finish this off?
Okay. So, tabulating results. And oh gosh. So what this task is actually a lot different than I would say the
hang on.
I pushed it already.
That's fine. No, it's okay.
It's going.
The results, by the way, I said
sorry.
something about Twitch always picking the first option, so Twitch picked the last option.
Oh no.
Nuclear, wintry, dead lion.
Oh no.
And the fire is put out. What more do you want?
So this is one of the main differences between the PC version of this task and the hardware version of this task. So the PC version would actually have him collect the star here because it touches the fire the same frame that drops the lion. whereas since we do have a delay, we weren't able to do that. So we did finish the level, but Maxwell died in the process, unfortunately.
You dropped a nuclear dead Wyan on him.
But the star! We needed the star!
It damaged something. I wish that we had more content for you, but they're going to throw us off stage if we don't leave voluntarily.
Time. Sorry.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah, that was time.
Yeah. Woo!
Hey, this isn't so bad. We could have gone double overtime. So again, I cannot say enough how thankful I am to everyone over the years. We've been doing this since AGDQ 2014. And as of right now, all of the events where TaskBot has been present have raised over $500,000 for charity, guys. That's incredible. That's absolutely incredible. Keep it up. We're going to conclude this task block. I'd like to again thank funkmastermp for the wonderful work on Mashbot. My kids, Defendasam and Nintendo. I've got TyKevin83. I have NoahKick, who helped out. I have Stump, who was just generally randomly running around. Illy did a ton of stuff, helping out with all the weird stuff. Everything from visualization to you name it. We had SighnWaive in the background who made that voting tool you saw. All of the Twitch devs who are now upset at us because we broke Twitch chat again. I'm going to look at the logs later and see what the spike was for the number of people talking at the same time. We got P4+2 who helped out. Arcombs was here. Who else am I missing? I always do attribution problems. There's so much stuff going on.
Taters,
where the heck is... Why is Taters over there? Get over here. You were like our project manager. I have got to wrap this up or they're going to throw me off stage. Thank you so much. If you want to see more of this kind of stuff from a task videos perspective, in other words, tool-assisted speedruns like what you saw today, but done a little bit more quickly, go to taskvideos.org. You can find more runs like Castlevania that you saw there. Well, I'm not trying to insult Mashbot.
Really? I'll tell you what, TaskBot, expect something else. We're coming faster. We're more ready for you than ever, guys.
By the way, I want to point out that we sometimes get accused of cheating because we're using electrical signals when you're doing tool-assisted speedrun of console verifications. This is the epitome of, look, we physically put an actual DS in a box and stabbed it. So, like, trust me, we're not cheating. If you would like to see more console verification stuff, if you're interested, join our Discord server, discord.taskbot.net. I hope the welcome wagon is ready because it could get kind of crazy. Discord.taskbot.net, taskbot.net for the website to see content like this. And I'm doing YouTube videos of console verifications every week on YouTube. DwangoAC on YouTube as well as Twitch, where we do the live content. And with that all said, that long-winded explanation, thank you to the entire tech team for putting up for last-minute stuff, especially Lang. There's so many people to thank, but I'm going to stop here. If I've missed you, I apologize. This concludes the task block, AGDQ 2019. Thank you.
That was so much fun. Oh my goodness. What an amazing Scribblenauts journey. All right, everyone. In the meantime, let's get a few donations in. Then we'll have a quick ad break. We have a $25 donation from Gary75, who says, "Save the frames, kill the lions." We have a $10 donation from SkyFu, who says, "Atrociously, pharmacologically, handheld, dead lions done quick." All right, everyone. The stream will be right back in just a moment. Sit tight. Have no fear. We shall return. All right, everyone, now that we are back safe and sound, we are going to head on over for a quick break, and I shall see you all soon.
The Prevent Cancer Foundation is partnering with the Union for International Cancer Control by funding technical fellowships. These fellowships aim to help scientists exchange information, speed up the transfer of knowledge, and enhance skills in cancer research, control, and prevention. One of the fellowships was awarded to Dr. Sonali Susmita Nayak from Tata Memorial Center in India. Cervical cancer is a major problem in India, with more than 1 million cases diagnosed and 600,000 deaths from the disease each year. Better cancer screening programs can help reduce cancer rates, potentially saving thousands of lives. Dr. Nayak will train in the U.S. in the lab of Dr. Dina Modi at Houston Methodist Hospital in Texas. She will bring back new skills in cervical cancer screening and train local doctors and clinical staff in India to better prevent, detect, and treat cervical cancer.
All right. Let's get a few more donations in while we set up for the Super Mario Sunshine Lockout Bingo. Woo! Yeah! This is going to be so much fun. All right, we have a $5 donation from Poor But Charitable Dead Lion, who says, "You didn't see it, but chat voted for me." We have an anonymous $1,150. Woo! Oh, man. It says, "Putting this towards the Bloodborne run. Watching Jesus Here's Toast's run last year was amazing, and I can't wait to see Yarnum's many ladders again." We have a $250 donation from Piano Man 135. Who says, "Did someone say Bloodborne? Let's do this." All right, let's head on over for a quick interview about with SpikeVegeta, Tojju, Muttski, and Luzbelheim for Final Fantasy IX.
Hey, that wasn't that bad. All right. I was like, I knew she was nervous coming up on Luzbelheim. So, what's up, guys? Welcome back to AGDQ 2019. Again, I am SpikeVegeta, and I am joined by all 3 of our runners for Final Fantasy IX coming up right after this awesome Super Mario Sunshine Lockout Bingo race we got coming up. What's up, gentlemen? How's your week been?
It's been pretty great so far.
Good.
Having a good time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I didn't know this. None of you had actually been to an AGDQ before. You had been to RPG Limit Break. Little different?
Way bigger. 10 times the size is pretty significant.
Yeah. So he and I have been to ESA a couple of times, and then obviously all of us have done RPG Limit Break the last 2 years, and this is our first GDQ, yeah.
Let's actually talk a little bit about, I had been talking about it for the last year and a half, that I think Final Fantasy IX should get another showing at GDQ. Last time we saw it was AGDQ 2013 with myself and Poexel, back in the old days, like a few centuries ago. For you guys, after doing the RPG Limit Break run, amazing run, had an amazing reception. Were you guys confident at that moment that you could also put this on a GDQ stage despite the length of the run?
Yeah, I mean, I think we were confident in the quality of the submission, but the reality is it is still quite long.
Sure.
So we wanted to make sure that we put forth the best thing we could and make sure that we warrant giving us that kind of time slot.
And like I said, when we submitted the run to the marathon, we submitted our RPG Limit Break video just because we wanted to showcase like our camaraderie on the couch together. How we're like, we'll have a good time for all 9 hours of it. I'm sure everybody in this room is going to stay awake the entire time.
Right.
It's going to be great. So
I think that was the thing we wanted to focus on the most, is that we've been together this will be our 3rd run together now, 2nd time doing FF9, and I think that we really have sort of good chemistry together, and we can make it fun throughout the whole time that we're showing the run.
Do you guys find that you practice that commentary much and that camaraderie, or is it just something that actually came pretty natural?
We are just so naturally charismatic. Our caustic sense of wit is just out of this world. Exactly. And like together, we're the best of friends.
Yeah.
I want to ask you guys a little bit about, I've, over the years, gotten to watch, again, I felt like I was one of the original, the OG runners of this game. And I've gotten to watch each of you get into the game at different times, meeting you guys. What were each of your main inspirations, whether it was a runner or a run you saw, or what was it that got you into speedrunning Final Fantasy IX?
I think I'm the first one that is running out of the three of us, and probably, other than Karakarn, who will be on the couch with us, probably the longest active runner of the game today. I started running at the end of 2013. I got into speedrunning RPGs by watching Final Fantasy VII speedruns by a runner called Carnage64.
Yep.
And then I made my first notes for FF9 based on your guys' Games Done Quick 2013 run. Yeah.
I'm sorry for all the mistakes I probably made back then and led you astray, but that's awesome to hear.
Yeah, absolutely.
For you, Luzbelheim, what got you into the game?
So I love the Final Fantasy saga, so I did FF7, then FF8, and FF9 came next. So yeah, that was it.
I know you've actually, correct me if I'm wrong, you've done PlayStation 1 Final Fantasy runs, right?
Yeah, exactly.
The full thing, all back to back. That's what, like
Exactly.
27-ish hours or so?
24.
Oh, so no big deal.
For me, it's 27. For him, it's 24.
What about you, Tojju?
Yeah, I think for me it's pretty similar. I actually started with FF10 because why not do a 10.5-hour run?
Right.
But I
I
ended
know
up
making a big deal about that. It's like, now just doing a 9.5-hour run.
That extra hour does make it different. I promise you. But yeah, I think the Final Fantasy community, especially within the PlayStation Final Fantasy community, is pretty close. And so just over the months that I was running FF10, I ended up meeting a lot of people that ran FF9. And yeah, it just inspired me to want to do it as well. And
He had never even played FF9.
Yeah. This is true.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true. It inspired me to play FF9 the first time, and then it just was sort of a natural progression, and here we are, I guess.
So tell me a little bit about, so we've got, again, as we've said here a couple times, the big number, 9+ hour run right here. How exactly are you guys splitting it up tonight? Is it just 3 hours, 3 hours, 3 hours? What are we looking at here?
So we wanted to divide the run up so we all had an equal amount of game time. And also with a longer RPG, there's obviously going to be moments that have like extensive cutscenes and dialogue to skip through. And we didn't want someone to get kind of like lumped on with 3 hours of just mashing text and progressing plot. So I'll be doing the first 3 hours, and then Tojju will do the end of the second disc, which is not particularly exciting, but then Luzbel will do all of disc 3, because the beginning of disc 3 is also not particularly exciting. And Tojju will come back on to finish up with the finale on disc 4.
Disc 4, same as you ran at Limit Break.
Yeah.
Exciting. So for each of you guys then, what is the #1 segment of each of your segments that maybe you're the most nervous about or most excited about to do tonight?
I am definitely most excited and nervous about the sword fight to impress.
Yes, you got 100.
Yes. Yeah, that's why I have the roof is here, and I gotta live up to it. Like I set the bar too high 2 years ago.
101 nobles this year. What about for you, Luz?
So this 3, it has a red dragon's bite.
Yes.
And it's really, really easy to die there. With the new route, it's really, really easy. So yeah, I'm worried about that.
Absolutely. For you, Tojju?
For me, definitely, especially compared to RPG Limit Break, when I only did this for picking up the slack in Disc 2, it's definitely the guard skip. It's it's not the easiest of tricks, and a bit of RNG involved there. So that's probably my #1 concern.
I almost want to ask you your mindset.
Oh, go ahead.
Into it. Well, I mean, what is your mindset? I mean, there's 2 guards you have to skip. I know for me, I'm terrible. I would just let one hit me, and I could always skip the other one. Are you going for the double?
It depends. There's a few different ways to do it. Some of it, depending on the pattern you get, if you do want to go for the double, it is more risky. So for me, it's kind of just play it by ear. Always try to skip the first guard as best as possible, and then just kind of see where the second one is.
Sure. I look forward to that. That's a big moment. I'll be excited for all y'all's performance tonight. So tell me just like mindset-wise, again, 9 hours. Final Fantasy IX, I don't know if people know this, it has a lot of RNG in it. A lot of randomness. What does your mindset have to be going in when you boot this game up and you start going? How do you put yourself in the right mental state for the run?
Just chill and don't worry too much.
I think you gotta just go into it kind of taking it in stride and enjoying the run because it's a game that you're passionate about.
Sure.
And characters that you fell in love with years and years and years ago, or I don't know, not too long ago.
I mean, like 6 months. 6 months ago, maybe.
And yeah, just developing a sense of patience. Like we said earlier, it is a very humbling experience to run this game.
Yeah.
As you kind of mentioned, we were talking before, the run is 9 hours, and you can die on the final boss, the penultimate boss, and lose a PB 3 hours left in a 9-hour run, which is takes a day out of your life.
Yeah, I think the first few times it happens to you, it's pretty distressing, but then after that, it's just, well, yeah. Sometimes you just lose 9 hours of your life. That's how it goes.
That's so sad. No, don't worry. It'll suck at first, but then you're just desensitized.
Yeah.
Slap that reset button. Let's actually kick it over for a couple of our social media questions right here, guys. From Steamboat Willie, what is the runner's favorite part of the run and why? Like the full run, not necessarily just your segment tonight.
You can talk about it. I think we all have like the same.
Yeah, it's similar.
For me, it's the beginning of this 4 used for the music, and because it's like the silence before the storm. So they are preparing, and the music is really fitting, so I really like that part.
I think for me, it's definitely the "You Are Not Alone" segment in Disc 3. It's because it's a really good like climax to the story and sort of Zidane's personal development, and then the music that plays during the bosses is makes for a really good experience.
I agree with Tojju. You're not alone.
Yeah.
Best part of the game.
Yeah.
Very, very good. If I have to pick my favorite part of the run, it is anytime I get to watch, not me, but you guys get to do any of the menus in this game. Could you just, like, how buttery smooth this menuing in Final Fantasy IX is? Can you explain just, like, what that thrill is when you nail a segment like in Pandemonium?
It feels so well. so well. When you do it correctly, it's amazing. Yeah.
Doing just an amazing amount of selling everything, setting up all your party, then giving them everything back. It's amazing to watch. Make sure you guys stick around for all those segments. We got a question here from Steel and Bread. What sets apart RPG speedruns from other speedruns? I know you've messed around with some Link to the Past. I know for you, Muttski. What's really the difference there?
I'll tell you the one thing. So I've run a number of non-RPGs at this point. My favorite thing about running RPGs and why I've run FF7, FF8, FF9, FF10 at this point is that because of like the lull and some of the dialogue that'll be like 3 to 5 minutes, I really feel like I get to focus on chat way more and connect with my community way more than like when I'm running A Link to the Past. Like when I'm running Zelda, it is painfully obvious that I'm like focused way more on the game and not really able to have that conversation as fluidly. And that's one thing I really, really like about running RPGs.
So let's go a little bit into, this is obviously one everyone has an opinion at home. From Kirby Fan 5009, favorite piece of music in this game?
Mine's a bit weird, actually. My favorite theme is the theme of Zorn and Thorn, the Jester's one, because it's
really?
Yeah, it's really, I don't know.
That's weird.
Yeah. There's something about it that's just really quirky, and it's very fitting to their character, and I don't know,
Definitely a very fitting piece of music.
It hits in the right spots.
I don't know if I would necessarily call it a banger. I don't know if I'm going to put it on my car when I'm on the drive, but
it depends on what kind of person you are.
Sure,
maybe you're really goofy and you feel like it speaks to you on a a spiritual level.
I mean, look at me. Luz, what about you, man?
For me, it's the same reason as I said before. The beginning of this 4, the theme is really, really nice because it fits really well. Yeah.
I really like this song. It's titled Pandemonium, and it plays in the segment called Pandemonium. It's a really, really subtle gimmick that they use. They used the Pandemonium song from Pandemonium Castle in FF2, and they slowed it down to 50% of the tempo, and it's the same song. And if you like get on YouTube and you like play it and speed it up to 2x, and you'll like hear the FF2 song. And when I realized that, like, a year ago.
Oh my God.
This song just became way, way cooler.
I know that's the thing they talk about Final Fantasy IX. FF9 was my first ever Final Fantasy I played, so that was all of the like throwbacks and Easter eggs that was lost on me. I didn't even know who Cloud was at that point in my life. Do you all have a favorite Easter egg from like the first 8 Final Fantasies that they slipped into Final Fantasy IX? I mean, I know you just talked about, obviously that's the...
Yeah, I think that would probably be mine.
Absolutely. So.
No, I can't think of anything actually for that.
They have some good subtle ones. They have they play the Rufus theme. The band will play the Rufus theme from FF7, which is a good one. They have the very end at the final like play. There'll be like no
There's like
cloud, no squall.
Squall, yeah, those are in there.
Yeah, a lot of them are very, very subtle. Obviously, Gilgamesh makes an appearance, but he's not like the FF5 guy.
Seeing the FF1 bosses.
It really is a game that if you were like a fan and avid player of the series up to that point, it was like chock full of stuff for you to just enjoy.
That is one.
Celebration of
It
the
is kind of one of the more interesting things about the game is that, especially when you compare it to its predecessor FF8, which like really pushed the bar in terms of game mechanics. FF9 is really more traditional in a lot of ways.
I would say it's more like Final Fantasy 1 than any other of the 3D Final Fantasy games.
So this is a million people have sent this question. We're just going to throw out one more for you guys. This is the general one. Let's just go bang, bang, bang down the row. Favorite Final Fantasy? We've been sent it by 700 people for social media. Favorite Final Fantasy? Go.
Final Fantasy 8.
8 by far.
Ooh.
5.
All right, a little 4-job fiesta in you?
Not so much.
Just wants to listen to Clash on the Big Bridge.
Big Bridge for sure. Yeah.
Well, guys, thank you so much for joining me. It's an absolute honor. I'm glad you guys get the opportunity to showcase Final Fantasy IX in a more modern light, make up for whatever I did in 2013. But again, guys, we got coming up Super Mario Sunshine Lockout Bingo. Let's hear it. We'll send you back up to KungFuFruitcup, our host, and get hyped for the race. Thank you, everyone.
All right, so excited for this coming up. While we continue to get ready for the run, or the bingo, I should say, we'll get in a couple more donations. We have a $30 donation from Demon Fire, who says, can we adjust the board for SMS Lockout Bingo before the race to add a, quote, revive swimmer with prolific pharmacological dead lion square? We also have a $200 donation from Empire Ship, who says, hey guys, good luck on your run. My boyfriend's brother was recently diagnosed with acute leukemia, but thanks to early detection is now in remission and coming home tomorrow. Can I get a hi, Patrick, from the crowd? Hi, Patrick! That was beautiful. We have a $50 donation from the Fragrance of Dark Coffee, who says, runs are great, AGDQ is great, and you, yes, you are great, whoever you are. We have a $500 donation. Woo! This is from Insalubrious Joe, 60, who says, GDQ has become a mainstay for my SO and I. Thank you so much for the work we do. We hope to see this event in person in the future. It's really fun, I do recommend. We have a $250 anonymous donation. Who says, another triumph, GDQ. Thanks for a great week. We have a $25 donation from Alyssa and Daniel Nucci, who says, my husband was diagnosed with cancer last year, and the one thing that has kept his spirit alive is gaming. Thank you for all that you have done for everyone who deserves this. This is so amazing. Thank you, thank you. We have a $250 donation from Dylan H, who says, finally at a place where I can donate more than $50. Let's end the fear of cancer in our lifetime. Also, all going, name Quina Quinoa. It's a superfood, you know. We have a $100 donation from Cargill, who says, coming up on 3 years cancer-free. Congratulations. Here's a little more to help beat cancer. Oh, and save those cute animals. Yes. Yay. We have a $25 donation from Kainazo131. After my crushing defeat in Final Fantasy Free Enterprise, it's time to kick back and take that evil doll from Bloodborne down a peg or two. Can't wait to see the run, and remember, the doll is evil. Can I get some hype from the crowd? Oh, yeah. We have a $100 donation from T.R. Yerson, who says, every single person involved in this event is the best. All right, looks like we are ready to get started on this lockup. Bingo, who's excited? Yeah!